If you're the kind of person who rolls their eyes at wild conspiracy theories, but still finds yourself lying awake at night, wondering if there's more to reality than meets the eye, then you're in for a treat. Today, we're diving into a mind-bending discovery that's got even the most rational thinkers scratching their heads. But before we get to the latest scientific bombshell, let's take a step back and explore the strange, fascinating history of the simulation hypothesis. The idea that our world might not be what it seems isn't new. In fact, it stretches back thousands of years. Ancient Greek philosopher Plato described a world where people lived chained in a cave, mistaking shadows on the wall for reality. Fast forward to the 17th century, and René Descartes famously wondered if an evil demon was tricking him into believing in a false world. These early thought experiments laid the groundwork for what we now call the simulation hypothesis. In the modern era, the question has taken on a digital twist. As computers grew more powerful, thinkers began to wonder, if we can create virtual worlds, what's to say we aren't living in one ourselves? Imagine waking up one day and realizing your entire existence, your memories, your dreams, your favorite pizza topping, are nothing more than data, like you're an NPC in a hyper-realistic video game. Every choice you make, every thought you have, could be pre-written in a cosmic script. Enter Dr. James Gates, a theoretical physicist from Britain, whose research into the behavior of cosmic rays has led him down a rabbit hole that could change everything we know about existence. While studying the way these high-energy particles travel through the vast emptiness of space, Dr. Gates noticed something that didn't quite add up. But he's not alone. In 2003, philosopher Nick Bostrom published a now famous paper arguing that at least one of three possibilities must be true. Either civilizations never reach the technological maturity to run simulations, they lose interest in doing so, or we are almost certainly living in a simulation. Instead of moving randomly, as you might expect in the chaos of the cosmos, these particles seem to follow invisible pathways, almost as if they were moving along a hidden grid. Imagine the universe as a giant screen, and these particles as pixels lighting up in a precise, ordered pattern. Even tech visionaries like Elon Musk have weighed in, famously stating there's a 1 in billions chance we're living in base reality. This observation led Dr. Gates to a jaw-dropping hypothesis. What if the universe itself is built on a kind of digital framework? What if, at the most fundamental level, reality is quantized, broken down into tiny, discrete units, just like the pixels on your phone or computer screen? It's a concept echoed by quantum physics, where energy and matter come in indivisible chunks, or quanta. Think of it as the universe having graphic settings. Maybe there's a cosmic resolution slider, and what we perceive as smooth, continuous reality is actually made up of countless tiny bits of information, rendered so seamlessly that we never notice the gaps. In fact, some physicists have proposed experiments to look for pixelation in space-time itself, searching for the smallest possible unit of distance, the so-called Planck length. Dr. Gates even found strange mathematical codes embedded in the equations that describe the universe, codes eerily similar to those used in computer error correction. It's as if the universe is programmed to fix its own glitches, just like your laptop or smartphone. This discovery has sparked heated debate. Are these codes a cosmic coincidence, or a signature of intelligent design? Now, before you rush to call your favorite conspiracy theorist, or start questioning every déjà vu moment you've ever had, it's important to remember, not everyone in the scientific community is convinced by this theory. The simulation hypothesis has its share of critics, including physicist Sabine Hossenfelder and Nobel laureate George Smoot, who argue that the theory is unfalsifiable and lacks concrete evidence. Most scientists are quick to point out that just because two things seem connected doesn't mean one causes the other. Correlation isn't proof, and extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. The idea that we're living in a simulation is still, for now, just that, an idea. As physicist Richard Feynman once said, "I think I can safely say that nobody understands quantum mechanics. The universe is stranger than we can imagine." But just think about it. If even a fraction of this theory is true, it would mean that everything we know about reality, consciousness, and even our own identities could be up for debate. What would it mean for our sense of self, our ethics, our purpose? What if Neo wasn't just a movie character, but a metaphor for all of us? What if The Matrix is less science fiction and more a clever allegory for the true nature of our universe? Pop culture is obsessed with this idea. From The Matrix to Westworld, Inception to Black Mirror, we're drawn to stories that question the boundaries of reality. Could our memories, our choices, even our sense of free will be nothing more than programmed lines of code, executed by some cosmic computer? Are we really making decisions or just following a script written by an unknown author? Some philosophers argue that even if we are simulated, our experiences are still real to us. So does it really matter? Whether the theory's true or not, it's the kind of idea that twists your brain in the best possible way. It forces us to question everything we take for granted, from the laws of physics to the nature of consciousness itself. Imagine a world where every glitch in the matrix, every déjà vu, every coincidence, is a clue to a deeper reality. Imagine if scientists one day found undeniable proof, a cosmic source code hidden in the fabric of reality. How would that change the way we live, love, and dream? Would we rebel against our programming or embrace the beauty of a universe designed with purpose? Would religions adapt, or would new philosophies emerge to explain our place in the simulation? So, who's running the simulation? Is it a super advanced civilization, a future version of ourselves, or something beyond our wildest imagination? The possibilities are as endless as the universe itself. Some even speculate that if we ever create our own simulated universes, we could become gods to digital beings, raising profound ethical questions. Hit subscribe for more ideas that'll break your brain, because reality, it might just be stranger, more mysterious, and more fascinating than any fiction we could ever dream up. Whether we're living in the Matrix or not, one thing's for sure: the search for truth is the greatest adventure of all.